including Justin Trudeau. Here's some information that you may not get anywhere else amongst your monitors wherever you are. Now, pay close attention because this has been going on for years. Now, Justin Trudeau, if you didn't know about this, it's going to be news to you, but I'm sure with your associates, you knew all about this.
President Trump is absolutely right. The deep state's abuse of power, it is very real. And under Joe Biden, it is now going unchecked. And now we find out the FBI has acquired the single most sophisticated spying tools ever designed by man. Now we're going to break this down for you. Not one, but two alarming new spying scandals. It'll make you think twice about how you use your very own cell phone. And later, a supposedly non-partisan Biden nominee accused Senator Ron Johnson of white supremacy, called him a white nationalist sympathizer from behind the comfort of her keyboard on Twitter. Well, today the senator confronted her face to face.
How would you feel if somebody just privately called you racist?
First of all, I would say they're wrong. Second of all, I would disagree with them. And as I said earlier, but I want to reiterate that even in my critiques of people, I'm very careful never to ascribe to the person.
Well, I thought, I heard that. I thought that was interesting. So you never criticize the person. But that's not true. What you just testified there is false.
I'll use a different word. We call it a lie where I grew up. We'll play the full exchange coming up, and Senator Ron Johnson will be here with reaction. But first, we now turn our attention to a chilling story surrounding an Israeli technology firm. Now, this firm is named NSO Group, and its powerful spyware tool called Pegasus. Now, according to reports, Pegasus might be the single most powerful and controversial spyware ever developed. Now, once it has access to your phone, Pegasus can allegedly copy your messages and your photos, track your location, record your conversation through the microphone, even when you're not using your phone, and get this, it can even film you secretly through your own phone's camera. That's how sophisticated this is. The New York Times recently detailed the intensifying scrutiny over the technology after evidence that, quote, authoritarian governments are using NSO products to spy on political opponents. But according to ABC, this technology is frequently used abroad to hack journalists and dissidents and human rights activists. And here's what's happening in Israel right now. The Israeli government is now investigating, this is a huge controversy in Israel, claims that the spyware was being used by the police against specific Israeli citizens, specifically key witnesses in the corruption trial of former Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Look at your screen. Some are even claiming that multiple witnesses are actually, because of the spying, are being blackmailed into testifying against former Prime Minister Netanyahu because of data harvested from their phones using this spyware. Oh, see all this information we have? Say what we want in court, and guess what? It'll never see the light of day. That is a massive scandal unfolding in Israel, and here's my prediction. Buckle up. It's not a matter of if, but it's a matter of when spying scandals just like this will emerge in this country. Now, here's where the story
already
gets close
here.
to home. Even though the NSO Group has been blacklisted
Justin's
by the U.S.
sitting
Commerce
there,
Department,
right there, looking
can you
at the
guess who might have
stream,
purchased a license to use this
and he
in
knows
2019?
exactly what's going
Yep,
on.
Chris Wray's F.B.I.
Don't
In a
you,
statement, the Bureau claims that it paid $5 million for a limited license from the NSO Group.
I'd advise you guys to
Evaluation
stop
only.
blocking
And the
my
FBI reportedly renewed the
videos.
contract for another $4 million. Cybersecurity experts are now sounding the alarm
Because
about
the
what they're
closer
calling
I
a
get
troubling
to
and
my
irresponsible
winning,
move from the highest
the
levels
worse
of the
it's
federal
gonna be
government,
for
the same
you.
FBI leadership that never held their own top brass to this day.